Hey, this is Kyle Hembree, and this is my first TED Talk video. And I wanted to talk about something that I discovered over break, which is a new definition to trust. And my first old definition of trust was that if I tell somebody something, I would expect them to help me out and or not say anything to anybody else or not judge me or just be cool about it. And now since over break, I've kind of added a new thing to actually what it truly means to trust someone. And see, what I did a lot over break was I rock climbed a lot. And over this time period, I was taking friends, and they were getting certified to belay, and we would spend a couple hours at the gym and rock climb, and then go and eat at this barbecue place by Urban Craig Rock Climbing Center. And a couple of days ago, I went with my friend Robbie Holler, and once we got out of there and I took him home, on my way home, I had this kind of sudden epiphany, and I realized, taking all these friends rock climbing and stuff, that seemed like all fun and games, but it never really occurred to me that when I was up 80 feet in the air rock climbing, I didn't realize how much of my life was in their hands. And some of the people I was taking, I I kind of like thought about it again, and I was like, well, am I really going to take these people rock climbing again? Because some of them just kind of they like to dick around, and they don't always do what they're supposed to do. And I thought it was funny, but now when I look back at it, I'm like, I mean, that situation, I could have been hurt or maybe even killed. And then I took my friend Robbie Holler rock climbing, and he's been my friend since we were 3 or 4. And I've always said that I trust this kid with my life. I trust this kid with my life. And I didn't really realize when I was just going to hang out with him, going rock climbing, I didn't realize how much that I was using that term to the extreme. I mean, I really was trusting him with my life, and it went the same way. He was trusting me with his. And to me, that was, I mean, it was really a big eye opener to me, because now when I hear people say, "Oh, I trust this person with my life," I'm like, "Oh, really? So would you count on them to catch you if you fall 80 feet?" And sometimes I'll ask people to go rock climbing, and they're like, "Well, man, I don't know." And these are the same people that are like, "Oh, Kyle, I trust you. I trust you with my life." And I mean, I see this whole new, just I see this whole new line, this whole new definition. And as far as it goes with people, it goes the same thing with equipment too. Like my brother gave me some of his old rock climbing gear, and it was really nice of him. But some of the equipment, it's like 20 years old, and when I put it on, I felt uncomfortable. But I mean, in a situation like that, you really shouldn't feel uncomfortable with equipment that is supposed to keep you from falling. And the same thing goes for scuba gear equipment. I'm a big scuba diver, and when you buy that kind of equipment, you really are investing in, I mean, your life. So, I mean, and the same thing goes for the activities. When you're 80 feet underwater, like when you're looking around and you see how beautiful it is, you don't see how out of your element you are, and the only thing you have around you is your equipment and people. And if your equipment fails, the only thing you have is your friend or your dive buddy or your belay buddy. So, I mean, over break, I really have found a new definition to actually trusting someone or something. And yeah, that's all I got.